Montreal has long been known for its performing arts. This week, coming to the stage, originally performed in Vienna, an aria by the famous Mozart, The Marriage of Figaro. Now, like most marriages nowadays that don't work out or give any pleasantness in any sort of way, The Marriage of Figaro promises to be an experience that you will never, ever forget. It's much more interesting than watching me on TV. Man's best friend is usually thought to be the dog. This year's Cavalier production promises to give new meaning to that old adage. After a 3-year absence, trainers have proven that although Montrealers haven't been graced with any performances recently, the need for speed is still there. The show boasts a charismatic cast of actors and acrobats. This season's production explores a fantastical side of the animal kingdom. The costume and set design take the audience on a magical journey they won't soon forget. Horror, it's a subject that a lot of us go to the theaters to see, but it's a subject that very few of us take the time to think about what goes on behind the killer's mind. Here to talk to me today, new filmmaker Stefan Daly tells us about what happens behind the killer's perspective.
Because I find it redundant in movies you see these days with horror films.
Another thing I noticed that a lot of films these days, the victim is made to seem innocent, but I also noticed that there's a certain innocence to the killer himself that you portray very well in the film. I'm standing downtown at the Musée de Beaux-Arts here for the John Lennon and Yoko Ono exposition, in which they give out their message of peace to the world. As you can see behind me, there are many, many photographs of their famous bed-in, which was staged in Montreal in 1969. Behind this wall is an actual reproduction of the very bed that Lennon and Yoko stayed in. I was wondering, what direction were you thinking of taking when putting together this exhibition?
We wanted to make a show not only about the life of this couple.
In other entertainment news, a survey has been conducted to reveal the top 10 deadliest femme fatales in movie history. The deadly women who made the list range all the way from Margaret Hamilton in Wizard of Oz to Kathy Bates in Misery, set the standard pretty high. However, this year's newest thriller, Obsessed, featuring Ali Larter, promises not to disappoint. As we can see in the jet stream, very mild temperatures for the prairie provinces. The Pacific region has been bringing in a warm front. However, for us back home in the city, a drop in temperature below normal temperatures for this time of year. Clear skies, however, over our city. Not so lucky for the Maritimes or the Gaspé Peninsula.